Hello out there, good people of the YWC, and welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling. And, well, I'm here to give my sort of review on TLC 2011 and also just comment about the WWE in general here. Haven't been watching much TNA. They just kind of lost my interest. I don't know why I said that, but what I meant was I'm just going to be talking about WWE programming right now. Since it's really the only wrestling I'm following at the moment. I loosely follow some of the indies, but not enough to get on here and jabber about them. Anyways, the big news of last night's TLC is Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, has won the World Heavyweight. What am I talking about? The World Heavyweight Championship from the Big Show via Mark Henry. It seems the news has been released now that Mark Henry did have an injury, legitimate injury, which is why the match with him and the Big Show was cut a little short there, why there was such an abrupt ending. And I guess WWE management found a great opportunity to put the strap on Bryan Danielson and see how he actually reacts. I really have a problem calling him Daniel Bryan. Not that I have a problem, but what I mean is my brain always says Bryan Danielson, so forgive me for that, folks. No disrespect. Anyways, like a lot of people on here, I have followed Bryan Danielson's career through the indies, through ROH, Dragon Gate, whatever, and really had high hopes for him when he came into the WWE. Where they were taking his character, I was a little uneasy with. I felt that he might become the next Jamie Noble, James Gibson, who was another great wrestler and entertainer in ROH, but didn't really amount to much in the WWE. But now here he is with a world title. And will it go way of Jack Swagger, or will it go way of CM Punk? Only time will tell. I mean, not to say that Swagger doesn't have a chance of elevating himself back to the top, but of course we all know after his world title run, he's very, very far away from seeing another one at this current moment. But Daniel Bryan Danielson, I said it right that time. High hopes. Who knows what they're going to do, if they're going to have Big Show squash him on the next SmackDown like they did to Christian. Who really knows? But I know that the guy has great potential to put on classic and awesome wrestling matches for years to come, and could and should be a main eventer. The fact that he was trained by Shawn Michaels might help a lot in matters. Maybe that's why the company has the extra confidence in him. But I hope this is just the beginning for Daniel Bryanson, for Bryan Danielson, for Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryanson. I hope this is just the beginning for him. So cheers to Daniel Bryanson. Anyways, in other news, we have, of course, had Zack Snyder. Is that his name? No, that's the director of The Watchmen. I'm sorry. Man, my head's in that holiday spirit. Zack Snyder. Zack Ryder win the U.S. title last night off of Dolph Ziggler. So, well, I'm glad he won it. Cena getting kicked off the pay-per-view, I guess it was all worth it in the end. Zack Ryder's going to get a little push here. Let's see what they do with it. I respect Zack Ryder and everything. His character, not really my bag. Not usually the kind of wrestler I work with, or cheer for, rather. I'm sorry, I'm brain dead here. Not the kind of guy I, really actually acclimate to, but anyways, he won it. I saw the Triple H match, the Booker T. I saw most of the pay-per-view. I was a little late in watching it. I thought the Booker T versus Cody Rhodes match was okay. Tag team match was okay. The women's match was dreadful. The Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett match was pretty darn good. I do think they should have put Wade Barrett over, even if it was a complete dirty finish. Barrett should have gone over. I don't think they did much there for him having Orton go over. Just kind of predictable. I guess it was a Cena moment of the night. The Kevin Nash Triple H match was pretty darn good. Kevin Nash worked at a level which I was scared that I wouldn't be able to see from him. Now I know that he had done work in TNA and was kind of sharp on his game, but I didn't know how he would fare back in the main spotlight of WWE against Triple H, one of the best workers out there. But I thought he did a really good job, so I'd like to see some more of Kevin Nash. And then, of course, we had our triple threat match for the WWE Championship. The Miz, Alberto Del Rio versus WWE Champion CM Punk. And wow, did you see Ricardo Rodriguez take that spill off the ladder into the table? That was great. That match was a lot of fun. The handcuffing was cool. I was on the edge of my seat, I must say. I really was completely on the edge of my seat. And that's one thing that, not having John Cena in the title picture all the time, it makes the matches way more interesting, because when Cena's there, like every 2 out of 3 matches, he's just going to win. Automatically he's going to win. If he's in 3 championship matches, he's only going to lose one of them. He might not even lose one of them. But it's just, he gets the belt back every couple of months. It's just like he has to. And I think maybe they might keep the strap off of him until he works his program with The Rock. I don't think we'll see him hold the strap until after WrestleMania. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think maybe we'll get either a Miz, a Sheamus. Well, Sheamus on SmackDown now? I can't keep track. But we'll get a Miz, we'll get a Sheamus, or we'll get an Alberto Del Rio title reign in between now and WrestleMania. And we might even see CM Punk as WWE Champion going into WrestleMania. That would really be something, to have him headline WrestleMania as WWE Champion. Although, Randy Orton might sneak back in there. But, right now, obviously, he's doing the SmackDown thing. He might come in as World Champion. I highly doubt Bryan Danielson is going to be the World Champion at WrestleMania, but who knows? They're going to put the strap on at least Orton or Cena. One of those 2 guys are going to be a World Champion. Or going for the World Championship at WrestleMania. And I couldn't really see Orton versus Bryan Danielson, but hey, they might do it. You never know. Anyways, I just wanted to check in with you guys, talk about that. Leave your comments down below. I'm sorry for my strange video here today. I'm being all over the map here, but I hope you all have a happy holidays, and I will see you next time on Hot Water Wrestling.